Okay, sorry about that, guys. So, I had to pause the video. There was a little family mishap, but everything's okay now. So, let's continue. So, interests, because I said hobbies before, so let's not repeat ourselves. So, an understanding due to their similar interests. Okay, so I gave an example. Now, it would be good to explain what I had just said. So, let's read this again. In addition, asking personal questions during an interview creates a potential connection between the employer and the employee. For example, if the employee's hobby is bowling and it is the same for the employer, the two individuals will have a stronger connection and understanding due to their similar interests. You can say this can ease the environment, the interview atmosphere, and this can ease the interviews atmosphere and can allow both individuals, both parties, instead of saying individuals again, both parties to feel comfortable during the interview. Okay, so this can ease the interview's atmosphere and can allow both parties to feel comfortable during the interview, which will increase the quality, which will increase its quality. There you go, its quality. So what that means, so let's read it. This can ease the interview's atmosphere and can allow both parties to feel comfortable during the interview, which can increase its quality, right? So it means if both people are comfortable during the interview, it will increase the interview quality itself. So how does the interview go? Was it a good interview? Was it a bad interview? So if both people, they understand that they have common interests, they instantly feel more comfortable around one another, and they feel like they are not being judged as harshly, and it kind of eases the situation a little bit. So that's why I put that down. So this pretty much concludes my first body paragraph. Okay, and then we will have the transition in the second body paragraph. So let's read this thing again. And as you can see, it's how many sentences? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sentences, right? I'm just going to put this in bracket here. 7 sentences. 7 sentences, approximately, right? That's how long your body paragraph should be. Now, this is typed up on a screen, so the writing looks, you can look a little short, but when you're writing on paper, it will take up some space. So make sure you want to go 7, 8 sentences per body paragraph. You don't want to hit 10 sentences. That's too much, especially more. Once again, you won't have the time to check it, and it won't be good writing. So let's read this body paragraph again. And once again, you guys, you can pause this. This is just my way of writing. I'm writing it on the spot right now. It's not pre-planned. I'm doing the thinking live, okay? But don't... it may look easy, but this is because I do this for a living, and I've done this so many times, right? And I almost memorized all of the questions because I practice it with my students. So that's why it may seem easy, but trust me, if you practice a lot, and I'm talking about like 5-6 essays per day, right? That's 5-6 hours of your time. But if you can manage to write them faster, then that'll be good. You'll save more time, right? Then you'll also be better at it. And then this way you can hear my thinking and what my thinking process is and how I'm putting it all together. You see, I'm changing the words, or the sentence is too long, or I don't like it. It's all as if you were there, and if you were beside me, and if you were writing the essay, I would have fixed your mistakes in the exact same way. So this is the main purpose of it, right? I want you guys to feel as if there's a one-on-one session, right? And because this creates better, because it's easy to show a course how to do it, but then when it comes to actually doing it, most people struggle, and most people tell me, okay, can you show me how to do it? Because when I show them, they have a better idea, right? The instructions, it's like driving. You can tell someone how to drive, you can show them the theory, but once you sit behind the wheel, it's completely different. So it's the same thing here. That's what my goal is. And I'm going to make other courses for another type of task 2 and task 1 academic, task 1 general, and hopefully you guys will appreciate this, because I think it's very important to have that demonstration to show you how it should be done. And then I think it'll impact you way more, and it'll help you in succeeding in IELTS. So let's read this paragraph again. There's a myriad of reasons as to why asking personal questions during an interview can be advantageous. So topic sentence done. No mistakes. Perfect. One of them is that it relieves tension from the potential employee. Okay, it is well known that interviews are a stressful process. Therefore, asking personal questions can make the employee feel more comfortable during the interview. This will optimize his or her performance during the interview because he or she will not feel stressed and will be able to show his or her full potential to the employer. In addition, so this is my second idea, in addition, asking personal questions during an interview creates a potential connection between the employer and the employee. For example, give an example, if the employee's hobby is bowling and it is the same for the employer, the two individuals will have a stronger connection and understanding due to their similar interests. This can ease the interview's atmosphere and can allow both parties to feel comfortable during the interview, which will increase its quality. That's it. That's your body paragraph. You don't need no fancy things, right? I'm not using a lot of fancy words, right? It's mostly the way that I write it, okay? There's no repetition. There are connecting sentences. I've said, for example, I've said an addition, and that's good, okay? If you look at the rubric, I've hit all the points, right? Because so far it's cohesive. I'm talking about the right thing. There are no spelling mistakes. There are no punctuation mistakes, right? And what I'm saying makes sense, hopefully. And the ideas are precise. Because the examiner is going to look at this and he's going to say, okay, does she have an example? Yes, it says for example. She has a connecting word, she has her ideas, they're clear, concise, she has a topic sentence, I know what she's talking about. That's exactly how you should be writing your body paragraph. And this is the first body paragraph. So I'll see you in my next video where we'll talk about the second body paragraph.